Hey fellers, looks like everybody made it through Monday, including myself. Not too bad of a day, I can't complain too much. Kept busy most of the day, ran a few errands, had to go to the post office. When I got home from the post office, there was a package on my front porch from you-know-who, Santa Dave. Haven't opened it up yet, so I got that to look forward to. Maybe tonight I'll do that. I don't know. Do you guys want me to film that? Or am I getting on you guys' nerves? I don't know. So, but tonight, since I'm done testing out Dave's razors, I'm going to go back to one of my little domestic jewels. It is, I'll show you here in a minute. If you guys don't have any American-made straights, if you do use straights in your collection, they can be some excellent razors. I have a bunch and several different brands and all. This one is see if you can see it, a Red Imp, made by Case in the US of A, and it's not in its original red scales. It came, I've got it for a really good price because those scales were broke, but I put it in a set of donor scales. I'm not sure what this even came from. They fit, they're kind of a little bit big for it, but they still fit. But the blade itself still has the original bluing on the tang. It even has some of the red that they put down inside the lettering, and the blade is pretty shiny. Almost zero hone wear. I couldn't even see where this has been really honed by anyone else, maybe other than the original honing from the factory. And like all American razors, I have Robisons, I have Genevas, Gencos, Burrell Top Flights. I've got Allegheny Instrument Corporation. Still haven't got a Klaus yet. And I had a, oh crap, what's that one? I'll think of it. I've had a couple that I've had and not really liked a whole lot and that I got rid of, but I want to get different examples of those makes. But all of them have been good steel, and all of them are well made, and a lot of them come in the real thin grinds like I like. Usually 5/8, some 6/8. Usually you don't see anything bigger than that. It's very rare. And the ones that do pop up bigger end up going for a lot more money than I'm willing to pay. But if you like a 5/8 real thin ground razor that's really good steel and really well made, you really can't go wrong with any domestic razors that were produced here in America either. So this one, for me is what I would call like a workmanlike utilitarian razor. Not real fancy, but well made. Takes an excellent edge. Holds it. Really nothing to complain about. So on the home front today, ran a few errands and went to the post office. Went to the grocery store. We got a Wegmans here. I'm not sure. I think they're kind of an East Coast thing. Don't go there all the time, but I actually went with the intentions of getting some cannolis for the wife for dessert tonight, but they didn't have any cannolis, so we're gonna have to make do with chocolate chip muffins. So this is like a comfort shave, back to the basics. Payback, which, because I'm rambling, ends up, it's started started to dry up on me. But I know it's a love it or hate it. I really like it. One young boy that worked with me there at Advance, his name's Noah. Got him started on double edges and gave him a bunch of samples. And let him borrow my Fat Boy and got him going. Now he's got his own. He got a Black Beauty, I think, or Slim, I can't remember which. And I gave him a little ceramic thing, a Payback, and a brush that I hadn't been using a whole lot, Kent Infinity Synthetic, and let him have at it. And he's never looked back. And I reapplied his soap. And he even came over and hung out with me and went through all the samples from the soap sample pass around and everything. But unlike a lot of younger kids his age, he said he was really happy with the Payback, so. As you can see, this thing's just melting right through the whiskers. It kind of re-aggravated my cut from last night, but that's all right. It's not going crazy like it did last night. And so he's well on his way to being a lifelong wet shaver. And I guess I'm his fat, hairy version of a Yoda, I guess, for as far as shaving goes. But good guy. And glad I could help him out. Told him he should get on here and start participating. He's been logging on. He's got a log on, but I don't think he's done any posting. I've been teasing him about that. So he's like a lurker. So. But I haven't worked there since December. So I don't see him as often as I used to. So, yeah, the old case. Now, one razor in particular, case razor that I'd like to get. I've seen a couple, but they've gone for a little bit more than I've been willing to spend. They have a Temperite one that's in like clear gold scales, and looks almost identical to a Red Imp, except in the clear scales, clear acrylic. I think they look kind of sharp. So if I ever find one of them at a decent price, I'll probably pick one up. But like anything, I don't need it. I want it. I mean, how I could, with good care and a little bit of luck, I could probably use this razor here the rest of my life. Never wear it out. But what fun is that? If you gotta collect things, might as well collect them and enjoy them. Somebody else will pick them up at a yard sale or throw them on eBay or something. I don't know. Because my daughter's probably not going to want these things. Maybe one of my son-in-laws. I'm getting in need of a haircut. I'm a long-haired hippie. Touching my ears. Might have to break out the old Oscars. Old Oster 76s tomorrow. Do a little trimming. But, so, Dave's razors are going to be packed up tomorrow and taken to the post office. And should be on their way to you, buddy. And maybe later on tonight, once I get everything set up with the missus and get her settled in, maybe I'll open up my care package and see what else he decided to send up, because apparently he believes that he has a pretty good idea of the scents that I will like, and has now boxed up a whole bunch more samples to send on top of the ones that I haven't even had a chance to try yet. So as it stands, I could probably not even need to use any of my soaps that I already had for the next couple of months, like the whole summer. I could be going through Santa Dave's box. So once again, thank you very much, Dave. Very generous of you. Finding that that's a common thread on this message board, which once again has made it really enjoyable to be a part of. And if I can ever extend that same kind of esprit de corps and courtesy and generosity to someone else, I would gladly do so. You know, the karma kind of thing. Like if any of you guys are ever heading down 95 and wind up in Maryland, anywhere near exit 77, and want to stop and grab a bite to eat or coffee or whatever, you name it, and you know, just give me a little bit of heads up, and I'd make that happen. I could even give you a tour of Baltimore, pointing out all the good spots and the bad spots, and it has a lot of cool places, but unfortunately, as of late, it's turned to be a rather infamous place. So yeah, well, that's not a bad shave, and even with me rambling 15 minutes, we're not doing too bad. So, but once again, a Case Red Imp, made in America. They also had Red Imps that were made by, I think it was Morris Manufacturing in Germany. Don't have one of those, but I would have no reason to doubt that those would be any good either, because that, of course, would be a Soul Engine blade. So you really can't go wrong. But Case Red Imp gets the fluffy seal of approval. Excellent razor. No complaints. And I've never heard of or seen anybody on any of the message forums or anything, you know, come up with anything bad to say about them. And I've even seen where guys have had made like 7-day sets of them. Same with like the Cattaraugus, green lizards, got a little bit of a cult following. Utica, any one of the New York razors, good razors, Genevas, Gencos, and all. I have a couple of them, I really like them. So you can't go wrong with the domestic razors, American razors. And sometimes if you find them, if you're not too intimidated by getting them with broken scales, then you can really get them for cheap, like I got that one. Now I did intend on putting this in, I was playing around, I got some Kydex plastic like you use to make holsters and such, and I was gonna make scales for it, so I got some red Kydex. But once again, just like a lot of things, I have a lot of things in my head that I'd like to do, but then finding the time to do them doesn't end up working out all the time. But it's down on the workbench for one of these times when I have the time and the energy and the inclination to maybe start piddling around with it. So my very first attempt at scales, I've got, and that has a Robeson New Science concave in it now, but they're pretty clunky. But for a first attempt, they're functional, but I wouldn't go putting them in a museum or nothing. Kind of look rudimentary, really. So, okay, so now what are we gonna do aftershave wise? What do I feel like after Tayback? Well, I guess I gotta do Tayback aftershave because, I don't know, it's some kind of rule, I think. So on she goes. I do love my Tayback. Even like the bath soap. I got the bath soap before. Love that. It's like $10 a bar. And I mean, I'm not the dirtiest guy, but Jesus, I don't need $10 a bar soap. But I really do like it. So, Dave, if you want to send me a couple bars of that, feel free. But talk to you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I might video tomorrow, I might not. So, talk to you guys later. Bye.